Vice President Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo held community meetings in various villages on the east coast of Demerara. Following the positive engagements with residents, infrastructure works commenced. On this episode of Big Things Happening, we go from vigilance all the way to and more to take a look at some road projects, playfield rehabilitation, as well as a brand new school built. The purpose of our trip is to not only see what is being done, but also hear from residents as to how the development has impacted their lives. Our trip begins at Vigilance South, and we have a word with Sir Robin.
I'm happy this afternoon here for this visit to extend our gratitude to the VP. He was here last year and he has made a promise to the resident here at Vigilance to ensure that these streets are fixed. And today, I'm proudly standing here as a representative of Vigilance to say thank you for what you have promised us here in Vigilance. I can assure the residents here that they are much comfortable because for the past 17 years, I'm over at Vigilance here and the road were in a terrible state. And last year, the VP was here on an outreach and he asked the engineer if this section was a part of the development program. And she said to him, no. And he said, immediately, I would like you to put this section in place so that the resident can be much more comfortable. Today, we can proudly say that almost all the streets are being worked upon and we are happy for him to keep his promise to the people of Vigilance.
First of all, I would like to say thank you for the streets. Thanks to the streets that the government decided to do, because it has been years. This street was like, I don't know, even tractor would have been fastening in the street, right? And I'm so grateful and thankful that they're doing something to upgrade at least the neighbors and in the area, right? I'm very thankful for that because at least I have a car and I would like for my car going through a smooth road, right? So this is all I want to say. Thank you very much.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Joy Award from Lot 19 Vigilance South. We were suffering here a long time with the street, and now we get a good street thanks to the government and everybody.
How long you living here?
I born here and grow here. I'm 37 years now.
And how the place used to be before?
Muddy, like swimming pool. Now we get a better street and everything.
People go in and come out, how you feel?
Yes.
My name is 𝐁𝐈𝐆 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐍𝐆 I am one of the councillors for the Buxton Falls NDC. What I can say is that first off, I want to give a big thanks to the President for one of the commitments made and kept for this community. I also want to thank the Vice President. In 2023, when we were campaigning, this was one of the communities that we came into. We met with the residents, and this was one of the requests from the residents to have the roadways be rehabilitated. I'm happy to say that from since then to now, and visiting the community, interacting with the residents and hearing some of the great praises that the residents have for the government of Guyana for bringing this much needed development, I can say personally and directly is that the state that this community was in when we came in here in 2023 and we saw it, it was not a condition that no one should be living in 2023, much as in 2024. So I'm happy that the government delivered on that promise to the residents, that they're going to have improved roadways, they're going to have better drainage. So I'm happy to be a part of the council also that is working along with the residents and the government of Guyana to ensure that not just development is brought to the community, but it is brought with a certain standard. So myself and fellow councillors would be on the ground checking out with having conversation with the contractors and interacting with the residents to ensure that standard is delivered. And that is one of the commitment of the government of Guyana for the day.
One of the main development is the road network in Section B Namprel. It was prior to the local government election, it was in a very deplorable state. Some of the roads are impassable. Now we have asphalt roads. Every single one of the streets in Namprel are asphalted roads. They have speed bumps, they have all amenities. And just before the Easter holidays, we have received a brand new, well, not brand new, a refurbished pavilion in our community center ground. The ground was in a terrible state. It was abandoned since the flood in 2004. That's roughly 20 years ago. And it has been refurbished by the government. I'd like to say thank you to the President and the Vice President for this initiative, as well as the Minister of Culture, Youth and Sports.
My name is Aubrey Adams, a resident of 𝐁𝐈𝐆. Well, as you can see, our playground is now refurbishing, right? This was made possible by VP Jagdeo. He come and he promised us, and as you could see, he has fulfilled his promise. If you look around, it wasn't like this. It was a sad state, set of toxic waste. But thanks for the intervention of VP, the Honorable Dr. Jagdeo. That's all.
I'm standing here today by the college and playfield, which has been down for many years. Due to a recent visit by the Vice President, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo, and some ministers of the cabinet, he promised to have the ground fixed because it was down for more than, let's say, 5 to 6 years. As you can see now, work has been going on for the past month, and it's been going at a steady pace. And you're hoping to finish the ground within the new week coming, so the residents can get it to use and the kids can come out and play.
This is a non-pro Block 12 playfield. You could see at the background the development of the community. This was a swamp, and we used to play ball here as we grew up. And now you see we get development as the President and Vice President, Minister of Sports promised us this ground. You could see now we get a development inside the community. And that is one good for the youth them, because we actually play here.
In the past, you couldn't just drive, let's say for driving sake. You couldn't drive as you please because of so much of holes, potholes and stone and garbage all over the place. Now, with this network here now, hey, I drive too, and it's very comfortable, very, very comfortable. I must thank the authorities for doing that. And not this is just one of the road, right? This is just one of the streets. All over in the community, has been repaired.
Well, I'm standing in front of the Block 12 non-pro playground. This ground here, I have so many history with this ground here. I have grown in front of this ground. It was always a dream of mine to come and play in this ground. Only recently, this dream was fulfilled. Last week, Easter, I was able to come here with my family, have a lovely picnic and fly my kite. Not only myself, but many other residents from this community also. In addition to this ground, our president and his team has worked on the roads in our area. In our village, we have so many infrastructure changes.
So we're here in non-pro, Block 12 non-pro right now at the Block 12 school. This has been newly constructed. Many years, the residents of the village has been asking, oh, when are we going to get a school for the village? Persons have to go far to carry their children to school. So the government heard us and decided to grant us with a school. So we're very thankful to the government of Guyana.
I want to welcome today's team to this is Grant Main Road. So before this road would have started, it was very, very bad. It had some of the most biggest holes ever. And noting that this is one of the main entrance road into Bachelor's Adventure, it was very, very bad, and it caused issues and hamper to a lot of road users, children accessing the Paradise Primary, and it was bad. So I would like to thank the government for intervening and getting this road done, or at least the starting of it. This is a great progress under the administration. I would like to thank them once again.
I want to thank each and every one that make this a successful project, right? From the top to the bottom. As I say, I want to make it short. Now, this is real progress. Real progress. Good job for the government, man. That's it.
Thank you to all the minister, the government, and everyone. Thank you for all the developments that we have, and thank you for the developments that come in. And I hope we get good progress in future to come. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the community, the people, and the community of Fowles, we would like to extend sincere gratitude to the PPPC government for the development that our community has been seeing over the past few months. Over the past few months, we have gotten all our roads, which is 21 streets in this village, all recapped and functioning really, really well. That has improved our lives significantly, and we are entirely grateful for that.
My name is Karen Mangal. I'm a resident of Fowles, and I would like to thank the government for the good work he's doing for the road and the infrastructure for the bridge and the school that he's about to make, the nursery school. And I'm glad for him to keep the good work. Thank you.
Well, I am a resident of this area, right? And this road that we are seeing here, we are very happy for this road. I, as a small boy, they had a trench here. We had a trench, we just call it small trench because that was the big trench and this was the small one. So we just bathed in this trench. And after so much years, that is since in the 60s and the 70s I'm talking about. After so much years, we now get this road. We never expected that we would get a road at the back here.
As you look here, you'll see definitely we're seeing development here. So we're grateful for what the government is doing. Merely that we are having proper roads here show that the government is enhancing the livelihood of the resident. Not only in this, in more of itself, there are a network of roads that are actually being built via public works and also contracted arrangement, and we're really, really grateful for that.
Good afternoon, my name is Avinash Rambran. I'm a resident of Enmore North, commonly known as 𝐁𝐈𝐆 scheme. We're just here to take the opportunity to thank the current government for the progressive work that has been executed. We got roads, we were able to get street lights, some of the drains were clear, and we're hoping that the progressive work would continue as we build a better place and we envision the One Guyana mission. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my name is Diopal Petamber. I am a resident of West Enmore. I would like to thank this government for all the development works that are currently taking place in Enmore. We have 9 constituencies and the government has taken into consideration development work in all 9 constituencies. And I'm very happy and I'm a proud resident with the progress that is taking place since this government take into office. Thank you.
On my way to work, I just stopped by to convey my thanks for the work that has been done in Enmore North, formerly known as, or rather known as 𝐁𝐈𝐆 scheme. We are grateful for the work that is being done here, the roads and drainage, and it has been done to a very high standard. So we want to just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Many thanks to you.
Well, it's been a long day, and as the last of the brilliant Guyanese sunshine fades to the west, it's just about time for us to say so long. So join us next time for more big things happening.